back. This is the Unapologetic Jae podcast. I am your host, Jae Michelle. In this episode, we are talking girl talk. I got my homegirls with me, Miss Paris from Atlanta, Georgia, out here visiting me. And I got my good sis, Kayla. You from LA, right?
Yep. In here.
Vegas resident, LA raised, Compton raised, Vegas resident. You feel me? These my girls. Kayla is new to my crew. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to Drake. No new friends, because if the new friends is solid, you gotta keep them. Paris, I've been on Paris for a long time. What, like 5 years now? Like 6 years now. Right. But the common denominator between the three of us is we all nail techs. I met Paris when I was in nail school. I met Kayla at the shop. We was at Shimmer together. You know what I'm saying? We all some black nail techs. Don't say ain't no black nail techs.
Oh yeah,
and don't say don't know black nail techs do feet.
Oh yeah, we definitely on the feet.
Cause we do. Yeah. Even though I'm against it 100%. Cause y'all motherfuckers don't know how to keep y'all feet right. And then we coming in the shop expecting motherfuckers to do magic on your
miracles
feet.
On them
Like, I still got dirt skin. Well, do you walk around barefoot?
Yeah. Sis.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah, we need you to put some shoes, socks, Nivea on them motherfuckers when the socks on.
That's why your shit crusty.
Yeah, cracking all that. We don't do that.
So we just here to talk about it and keep it real. We got some shit that we need to unpack. Some shit that needs to be addressed.
Yes.
Kayla got some shit to get off her chest.
Cleaning out the dirty laundry.
He just didn't talk about it. He said, what? And I'm just here. This nigga got some shit to talk about too. She playing. First of all, before we get started, rest in peace to the queen and icon, Miss Cicely Tyson. Rest in power. She had an amazing career.
Legend.
Yes.
I wasn't even sad that she died. I was like, she did her thing. That lady lived her life. She did her thing.
Yeah. I was sad, but I mean, you can't be that sad. But it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Pretty sad, but she lived her life, you know. She left a legacy. She paved the way for many, you know, black, women in general. She was 96 years old. She definitely did her thing.
That is a queen right there.
Did her thing.
A black goddess right there.
Rest in power, ma'am. All right, so before we get into it, you already know I gotta play some music. So I'm gonna pull from my Spotify playlists. You know, I got a gang of playlists on my Spotify. I got sexy playlists. Somebody was just talking about how they got their back blown out.
Oh Lord.
You play too much.
Throwing it in the circle.
Throw that ass in a circle.
Hey. It was in a square.
Oh,
hello? Well, let's talk about it. It was in a square. Listen, I ain't had sex in a minute, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Anyway, I'm about to get into this music. When we get back, we'll get into these girl talk. Period.
Real hot girl shit.
Live, you know, Lil Ju. Hey, bitch, I'm a problem, nobody solving. You can keep hating, I'm popping regardless. He wanna feel it like Megan Thee Stallion. Don't want your nigga, cause I want his daddy. I like to switch up my style every week. I gotta switch up my hair every day.
right, we're back on Unapologetic Jae podcast. This is Girl Talk. We talking. So, there is a makeup artist, Aaliyah Jae. So her and her friend were on Instagram and they made a video of her trying, her boyfriend, boo, trying Nigerian food. Yes. So I guess
she didn't like it.
Everybody has something to say about it. And so she issued an apology saying, something I found to be an innocent trend has hurt a lot of you. I was super ignorant to the hurt these kind of videos hold, and I can take accountability that the tone of the video came across super insensitive. My intentions were never to hurt anyone in this way. It's the apology for me. Like, why are we apologizing for not liking food?
I wouldn't have apologized because I can go out here and say, hey, I don't like Chinese food, but
I don't eat fried chicken.
Issue an apology because I don't like Chinese food.
I don't eat fried chicken. Am I gonna apologize to y'all niggas?
No.
Like, that's.
I feel like when people are in the light of people or they public, whatever they do, they get a lot of backlash or they get a lot of people who, hate on them. So I feel like the apology was not needed. However, they feel the need to go out and make themselves something that they're really not.
Listen. Why is everybody so sensitive, y'all think? Like, why are we in an age to where if you say something or you don't like something or of a different culture or your preference, like, y'all know about the Danny Lay situation? Yeah. About the yellow tail, whatever.
Yellow bone or
something like that.
Yellow girl. She light skinned.
She light skinned. Something like that. I mean, but if that's about people's, like, her shit was dumb. But if you have a specific preference or you don't like something or you think something is nasty, like, why is everybody so sensitive? Why do you have to apologize for not liking a certain thing?
In my assets, I got to, if I'm an influencer and I'm that big of an influencer, it's like I got to this because y'all like my personality. Indeed. So now that I'm at where y'all got me to be, I'm up this high because y'all got me here. You know, y'all supported me throughout this journey. So now why y'all being so insensitive? Because I'm just being me. This is me. Why are y'all being insensitive to me?
Now if I was being myself, y'all would be like, that's not who you are. You're being fake. Who you fake ass with?
Oh, I like it. It's like, and you can clearly know that I don't like it. It's like, why are you being...
That's just like with the mulatto situation.
I do not think that... Mulatto, don't change it.
Don't change your name, mulatto. I mean, stand for what you believe.
Don't change it.
Stand for what you believe. That name came because either you were too black to be white or you were too white to be black. So they made, a middle ground so that they all were comfortable. I don't feel nothing wrong with that.
I always thought it was just a way to call somebody, like, how we call each other, whatever. Like, I didn't think it was a bad thing. I didn't think
it's not a bad thing. It's definitely not a bad thing. It definitely came because they wanted to have a group where they fit. You know what I mean? Back. This term came back when,
Was it used as a racial slur back in the day? Or was it used to identify a group of people?
It was used to identify a group of people, which this group of people identified themselves as that because they
identified themselves.
Oh, yeah. Because they weren't accepted in one group. They were black people that were light skinned or mixed.
Yeah.
Like a lot of French Creole, they're lighter skin complected. So,
and that's part of my family.
Yeah,
my family is Creole.
Yep, my family too.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yep, my grandmother, and my grandmother was light skinned, and she told me stories where she didn't really fit with the black or with the white. So that's where
somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, and that's where the mulatto came up. So I think her name, she's standing up for her. I
don't want her to change it. Like Paris was telling me, I didn't know she had the name before
she was
the
in
rap
middle
game.
school. I'm from. I went to Riverdale High School. I'm from the South Side. I'm from Atlanta.
Okay,
that's where I'm from. So, like,
and she was a kid when she was on the show. So she's been rocking that name.
She's been had that name. She got that name when she was out of high school. See? In high school, she was booked and busy. They were paying. People were paying to see her. She was Miss Mulatto. She's been had that name ever since she was in middle school. She's been had that name.
See, but now she comes to the mainstream,
and they want her to change it.
Yeah.
No, baby, don't change your name.
And it's not like that.
You worked hard for that name.
Yeah,
I can understand why
you put on for that that name. Yeah.
Like Titty Boy. You can't say that.
You can't say Titty Boy.
That's why I understand why you changed your name to 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah.
We get that. But
Miss Mulatto,
nah.
and then she took the Miss, so Mulatto, like, that's not.
Because what you gonna say? You ain't gonna say Big Lotto, B Remix. What you gonna say? Right. If she changes it, it's not gonna be the same.
No.
Girl, don't change it. Please don't change it. But yeah, everybody need to stop being so sensitive. If the girl didn't like the food, because it's a lot of food that I won't even touch.
For real.
I'm a texture person. I'm Absolutely. A smell person. It gotta look good. You know what I'm saying? And then to try different cultures of food, that's different. Like I watch Somebody Feed Phil or Man vs. Food. You know, they eating all that weird food. And it'd be like cow balls and shit like that out of India or something like that.
Blood clots.
Yeah.
I mean, me.
Coagulated blood and shit.
Exactly.
When I get back home, I did say that I want to try it. Now, what I'm not going to eat, though, is the fufu. And I know that that's the main ingredient.
What's in the fufu?
I don't know what's in it, but that's the texture part. That's why people don't like it, is because of the fufu. I don't know what's in it. I don't know how it's made. But like you gotta take it and scoop. You gotta make a bowl. They say don't dip it. You gotta like scoop it like a bowl. But the actual fufu, like just looking at it and like I
that's a no for me.
Give me a fork.
Like
you gotta eat it with your hand.
It's some stuff in our culture that we have been what you want to call it? I guess baby mama into. Aki and saltfish, like I love aki and saltfish, but I can only eat so much of it because the texture of the aki is like real, it's like mushy to me, but it's still good. You know what I'm saying? I can't eat too much of it.
Aki or like the fruit.
Yeah. Or if we do like oysters or something like that, the raw oysters out the shell, like I can maybe do 1 or 2.
It's too snotty and slimy for me.
I've had them steamed and I've had them fried, but
my throat will close. Let me tell you,
I
don't know how to open my throat. Sorry, it's not just gonna slide down there.
And it's gonna be all on my face. Like, no.
We did oyster shooters. I did it once. I tried to like do the shot and shoot the oyster, and I just have to like swallow the whole thing.
No, ma'am.
Honey, and let me tell you, I don't swallow either. So it's kind of difficult for me.
I am not a swallower. Nope.
It was kind of difficult for me.
I'm real particular with this tongue, lips, all of that.
Hey, baby got a gag reflex that's serious.
Man.
Take it out. Take it out. Don't. Listen.
I'm going to sit on that.
Period.
I'm gonna sip on that. Okay, so Wendy Williams came out that she smashed Method Man. First of all, I'm jealous because he's fine as fuck.
Nah, he cussed her out. I don't believe that.
But like the comedian said, she smashed not the new Method Man.
Yeah,
she smashed the other Method Man.
Okay, was it Method Man that when his wife had the cancer or something?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
What happened?
I think his wife had cancer, and he really didn't want to come publicly with it just yet. And she
with the cancer or with
the cancer.
Okay.
And you know, Wendy being Wendy, her messy ass then went out and let's pray for Method Man and his wife, and you know he came back and
that's why she said he was mad at her.
Oh yeah, he cussed her. Oh yeah, he let her have it. So that's why I don't know if I believe that. And she funny built. Come on now, like she badly built. I don't know. I don't think that man did that. I mean, I don't think he did because
as a man, men don't care. As long as you walking, you ain't even gotta walk.
Talking to the mic, Paris.
You ain't even gotta walk. But they hitting anything. And then back in them days, he was definitely at that wild his rap career.
You don't think he did?
He innocent. He innocent. Until prove you gonna have to show me.
Okay.
Yo, you got some footage.
You got some proof. That's some footage I'm not trying to see.
I don't want to see it, but you gonna have to prove it to me.
Let me tell you, I will go to a Pornhub, an X site any day. We could watch something, but I don't want to watch that. I'm good.
I don't believe it
because of who
he innocent.
I don't even care to know.
Should she have kept that to herself?
Yes,
definitely.
Of course. She just want to be relevant. Like her name's not in the limelight no more, and she needed something to be relevant, and that was just one of many things that she's probably going to come up with in 2021 to stay relevant.
But I met them, man. Not Rick James.
Rick James.
Look, bitch couldn't say Rick James. Not met them, man. You could have had somebody that couldn't defend themselves.
HOD, man.
Nah.
Oh my gosh. Nah, Method Man. Nah, that's some footage I don't want to see. I'm good.
Maybe him with somebody else, but not him and her.
Not Method. Not really.
He's fine though.
He is fine as
His body
fuck.
on Power. Girl.
Okay.
No, that's grown man.
Hello. Hello. Holla at me, 45, 50 and up.
Hello.
What's good?
No, you gonna get worms.
No worms.
Girl, night. Hey, they said when you mess with them old men, they get you worms.
She said that dick dusty. No. I'm so funny. With you, listen, I'm 38. I'm not ready to be a cougar yet. So I still need me an old, nice looking, salt and pepper beard.
I mean, the
I keep
young
forgetting
men,
the
the young
age.
men just
Travel.
don't know what to do. They just, I mean, yeah, no, it's a no.
It's a no for me.
Yeah.
That old, it's a no for me.
Well, you still
So you
young.
like a youngins?
I just said I forgot about
How old are
our
you now?
age. 29.
Yeah, you young. Yeah, I'm over 35. So
I'm
I
not
need
getting on 31 though.
okay, so I need like 45 and up.
Yeah, I need somebody who's stable, that been in their career a little bit. Yeah, I'm just saying.
'Cause I had a 40-year-old and that's a little too close to
She
my
said
age.
she want a hood nigga.
Thug passion. I'd rather be your NIGGA so we could get drunk and smoke weed all day. It don't matter if you love me, baby. You need a thug in your life.
Thug in her life.
I definitely do.
The busters ain't loving her right.
Put the pistol on the bed. Put the pistol on the dress.
Have y'all ever smashed or would you smash a rapper? Have y'all ever smashed a rapper? Oh, okay. Everybody pleading the fifth today. Okay. Is that what we
No,
doing?
I've never, and I don't think I will ever.
Okay.
Because they don't have no standards.
This is true.
And they don't seem safe to me. And I'm real big on
Safety.
safety is first. So no,
Wrap it up.
I have to pass on the rappers.
Yeah.
I smashed a couple of them. One of them in jail right now.
Oh,
What, do you care to address the name?
yes. Look, who in jail? Look,
Why Valucci?
look, Melly. Why in? What is Melly?
No, don't do
It's not Melly.
Was it
Smash
Lucci?
King Von though.
Who in jail?
He did. Won't talk about dead
I'm
people
sorry,
like that.
I just RP. But yes, girl, I was
Smash
smashed
dead
the fuck
people?
out of Lucci. Everybody,
I know you've
sorry.
been liking
Right.
Lucci.
There is no secret.
He
to
seemed like he a choker bitch. I'm cool.
choke me.
Hey, choke me, smack me, pull my hair.
Look, Reginae was sick after he.
I'll be her little-
Yeah. From what I heard,
gonna
from
be
why he
Regina?
went to jail, he. Listen, I don't think you supposed to allegedly drive doing a drive-by, and then when your homie allegedly gets shot, you allegedly kick
So
him out
that
the car.
was not his homie. I mean,
That was a setup.
I'm in Atlanta, and
You just
I
don't kick
kinda
people out the
know-
car that got shot. Drop them off at the emergency room.
I don't got no comment on that.
Speak on it.
I definitely think it
Our
was a setup.
ATL
It
correspondent.
It wasn't. That wasn't his friend.
But did they allegedly boot somebody out the car that got shot?
Yeah.
Allegedly. Okay, that's not okay.
And did he allegedly
It's not
make
what
a
do you
whole
mean?
song video describing
The alleged.
seriousness
Well, who
of the
doesn't? What rapper has it? Why you think? Why? I mean, Melly. YWN Melly. He in jail.
Well, that's weird. And then you make a song "Murder on My Mind" and you allegedly roll around with somebody's dead body in your car all day. That's strange.
Yeah.
That's very strange.
The whole details in the song is strange. for
Yeah.
me. It's a little
very
demonized.
weird.
And then I seen he had a Netflix special, and I watched a little bit of that, and he different.
He different.
He different. He got what is it? Like a bipolar disorder or some, or so you have. I
Yeah,
don't know, but he
allegedly.
different. He different.
Allegedly. What do y'all think about the T.I. and Tiny allegations?
I'm confused.
They innocent.
Period.
Hey, the Harris is innocent. I don't care. They
But
ain't do nothing like that.
Everybody, this is no secret how they get down.
No secret at all.
Everybody's been on this. So why is it now that these so-called alleged women are just coming out? But we've been known forever how both of them get down.
So wait, how do they get down? Do they have like an open relationship?
Swingers.
Okay, so they Jada and Will.
Public.
Okay, so it makes sense.
Everyone, if you grew up in Atlanta, you know. If you in the inner circles of Atlanta, you know how they get down. And it's no secret how they get down.
It's no secret.
I don't know who alleged what. Like, I started listening to a video. It sounded like a bunch of babble to me. It really wasn't saying anything. Like, we went into the house and they said this and you can't do that and you can't have your phones. But that's any celebrity. That's any kind. I've been around celebrities. You can't have your phone.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that
it's some who gonna be like, all right, cool, whatever. They don't feel like you a bad vibe, but if they feel like you coming for some mess, they gonna be like, yeah, no, sis.
Because I've been around way too many celebrities.
Yeah.
That shit is not tricky.
The Harris is innocent.
They innocent as fuck.
Yeah.
And I don't believe none of that bullshit. And I stopped following old girl because I didn't feel like that's not the type of person that I would give my money to life or business coach me in anything.
Oh, so she's a life coach
or business coach or something. The Glam University, like I'm not. I wasn't here for none of it. None of it. I unfollowed sis a long time ago.
Yeah,
but yeah,
that's
I feel like they indeed.
Wow. That just sucks though when you have people come
on
out.
That.
Right. People just come out and just get the making up stuff. Yeah. Listen,
Tiny is a Cancer. She innocent. We don't do things like that.
There you go. Cut your mess up.
We don't do things like that. We don't rape people. We is way too fly for that, baby. If you don't want to fuck, get the fuck on. Somebody else will. So we're going to take a break and get into some more music, and then we're going to come back. Kayla said she got some shit to get over to. Okay. So we're about to get into the music, and then we'll be back. This is the Unapologetic Jae podcast. I'm your host, Jae Michelle. Period. right, back Unapologetic Jae podcast. I'm your host, Jae Michelle. I got my girls in the building. We talking girl talk. We about to get into some life topics. Wait a minute. Where I'm at. All right, so let's talk about girl code. Let's talk about girl code. Which girl codes should absolutely fucking not be broken? Anything.
I'm definitely not going behind a friend. If I ever called you a friend, kicked it with you, met your significant other, I'm never gonna cross that line.
Period. And that's in
and I don't give a fuck if y'all been broke up, business,
relationship.
Yeah, if it's been 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 year, I'm never gonna cross that line.
Oh, sis was talking about this on Clubhouse earlier. What was the topic on Clubhouse earlier? I got Clubhouse, but I don't be on it. I just be ignoring that notification. Like, boop.
So the topic was, so basically, say for instance, if me and you, we talking, but nothing, we don't have any type of sexual actions, no kissing, we not fucking, we not doing none of that, and it don't work out between us just off of pure conversation. But then she come along and y'all hit it off, but this my friend for real. Right. So if y'all start talking, like, is that off limits? Because me and you, we've never had anything other than conversation, no kissing, no intimacy, no nothing. We just talked and we figured out that it just wasn't gonna work for us. And then you come and you meet my friend and you like, okay, I'm feeling her, you feeling her, and like, is that off limits?
That's off limits. I feel that's off limits. I feel that's off limits.
Question.
What you feel, Jay? That's off limits?
It's a no for me.
It's a no for me.
It's a no for me. And it's a no for me because, first of all, it's too many people out here to be talking to. I don't want you to talk to anybody that I used to talk to, whether him and I worked out or not.
Period.
Number two, I don't want to be put in the middle of anything because I know how people are.
Absolutely.
Oh, what's up with your homegirl? Oh, what's up with your homeboy? Oh, we talking about this, and then you looking for my opinion to give you about my friend or vice versa, and it's like I don't want to be in the middle of that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely a no because it's way too many people out here to be getting at for you to get at somebody I used to talk to, whether I think the nigga trash or not, whether he not for me or not, sis. That's absolutely positively a no for me. I'm not here for it.
No, it's a no.
And especially for the fact that I wouldn't do that to you.
Right. Period.
It's been plenty of times where a guy has come to me that my friend even liked. He didn't even know she liked him. And I'm like, no, my friend like you, but I don't like her. So what's up? Nah, bro.
No, exactly.
No. It's no.
It's a no.
No.
It's a no.
No. I did it once, but it wasn't with a guy. It was with a girl. And I lost my friend for a very long time. I lost my friend for a long time, and I hurt her feelings. And it's in my book, CC Part 1. That's on Amazon right now. You can go buy it. But
cop it.
Period.
Good read.
It is. Cap. I did it. I didn't do it with a guy. I did it with a girl.
Yeah, it's a no. I feel like that's definitely a girl code that I'm just not.
Yeah.
I actually have a friend right now, and she was they had been friends for like high school or before high school, and then they broke up, but they stopped being friends. And the girl who I met through her, like, she was like hitting me up, where you get your hookah from, inviting me to Thanksgiving dinner, inviting me to Friendsmas. And on my end, I'm not Friendsmas. I'm not like shooting her down. I'm just not responding. Mm-hmm. But I am telling my friend, like, look, oh, your friend, like, how are y'all? She's reached out to me. Mm-hmm. And it kind of hurt her to the point where I stopped telling her stuff because I know how hurt it was. But I didn't. So
this was a friend situation. This wasn't even a guy situation.
No, this was like two girls. Like, they had been friends since middle school.
And then one of the girls wanted to be your friend.
Yeah.
Okay. She's like, no, girl, you cannot be my friend. You got to be all our friends.
I'm not even rocking like that because I see how hurt. I met you through her, and I see how hurt she is behind our friendship. Yeah, that's hurtful
when you meet, like, I'm not this type of person, but, like, if y'all start hanging out together without me, I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But invite me at least.
Right.
Or be like, yo, yeah, me and Caleb finna go out, or me and Paris finna go out to such and that. I'll be like, okay, have fun. Like, at least invite me.
Not even.
But I like my friends to be friends because I've been in too many situations where my friends could not be around. I could invite you to this, but I can't invite this one. Me and you can hang out here, but you and I can't. It's like too much.
Yeah, you feel like you're stuck in the middle, and that's in that situation. I feel like I was stuck in the middle because the girl was cool. She was real cool. We went on a trip together, and on this end, like I met her through you, so this gonna always be my day one because I met her through you, and I don't want to feel like I'm sneaking behind her back because I treat my friendships like relationships. Right. I feel like I'm sneaking behind her back. I can't post on social media. I can't.
I don't want her to see.
Right, because I don't want her to see.
Be friends.
Yeah, and that's awkward. But that goes into my girl code. Your friend who's not my friend should know my business.
Period.
Amen.
And that's,
you got the Holy Ghost down for a little bit. Yes, your friend who's not my friend should not know my business. Period.
That's it.
It ain't even no discussion. That's just
you would think that's off top, but it's a lot of girl codes out here that motherfuckers. Child.
Okay, so what about this though? Okay, so this was a scenario with me. I had two friends that we all went to school together, and they always kind of like the same type of dudes. So one of them had a baby with the guy. The other one get with the dude, and now she has a baby with him. Now both of these girls are my friends, both of them, like really close friends. Now I'm stuck in the middle, and I ain't friends with neither one of them because I didn't pick no side. But why I'm gonna fight? Why I'm gonna fight either one of y'all over some dick I ain't getting? I'm just saying. I'm not. That's you shouldn't have a friend in the middle where you want them to pick a side.
That's
but
true.
we better that's friends, true. Or we bet like I don't want to be in the middle.
Yeah. But that's also girl code too, because I mean that's not even girl code, that's a woman code, period. Like if you know somebody that the guy, okay, one girl's pregnant by him first, and the girl knew about the first girl, and you went and got pregnant by him anyway. Like, sis, you shouldn't even touch that.
Yeah, that's that, but that's they bad.
That's they
Look,
bad.
I'm just the innocent bystander. I'm the innocent bystander.
But on the other hand, with woman code, like between them three, like the second sis shouldn't even touch that situation.
That's it.
I mean, if you're gonna touch the situation, at least put a condom on. You feel me? Don't get knocked
Don't touch the situation because
don't touch the situation. Period.
But hold on, not even only that.
About it, bro codes. I mean, to the women that they don't care about, go ahead, smash that because that ain't nothing. That's just a piece of ass.
They ain't thinking about it.
So they're not doing that. So why, as females, do we gotta like? Oh well, let's tiptoe around the subject. Like no.
We can't tiptoe around the subject. It's not okay for. I mean, niggas lie. We know that at the end of the day. Niggas lie on their dick. Niggas try to downplay the situation that they in with whoever they with. Absolutely. In order to get some pussy or, you know what I'm saying? Or to get something that they think is better than what they had before. But at the end of the day, as a woman, you have to be responsible for that to say, this is a red flag. This don't sound right. Maybe 1 and 2 ain't adding up. Let me just sit this one out and see what happens first. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, that's what you should do. You should not entertain somebody that may be possibly still involved with the person that they say they're not involved with. Because you also have a situation like that. Also have a situation like that. My girl code is just
like loyalty, like, and don't be I don't need no yes friends. Don't be my
I hate that.
Friends. Don't be that yes friend.
Tell me when I fuck up.
Right? Sis, this ain't it. You fuck it up.
Because I know me. I do a lot of irrational stuff, and I'll go and I'll think about it, or I do stuff off impulse. Sometimes, not a lot of times, but I do. And like just such the difference between like a ride or die, like now if I'm just mad and I want to go do something irrationally, like okay, ride with me, but just let me know, like, don't say, so now we did this. It wasn't right.
What are you doing?
That wasn't right now, but don't be like, yeah, we finna go do this again, and yeah, he got you. Like, no, like, so that was not right. Like, don't do that. Like, you are way above that. or don't just.
It just depends on the situation, because I could be both friends.
Period.
I could be the one that be like, he got you fucked up. Like, yeah, we can run in there, beat the bitch up, whatever you want to do. Boop, but then I'm also the friend where I'm like, that nigga sorry, he ain't shit worth it. No, sis, like, move around.
Yeah, it do depend on the situation. Because if you want to go do a stakeout, I'm gonna do a stakeout. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
I'm gonna do whatever you with at the time.
If you keep doing the dumb shit, I'm be like, girl, what the fuck are you doing?
Now, we done ran in this nigga house last week.
We done beat up.
Bitch, we not going over there today. We not going over there today.
Get the fuck on. Go fuck with somebody else, because bitch, you tripping. We not finna do that. No motherfucking more.
No more.
Girl code. Make sure y'all get with y'all homegirls and y'all talk about what y'all girl codes is. Because just like relationships with men, your friendships are relationships, and you have to work on those. You have to talk about certain things, what you will or won't do, what you will not take, or you know what I'm saying, what's too much or what's off limits. Make sure you get with your girls.
That's
talk
why
about it.
Is needed. Those girl moments, they are definitely needed.
Yeah, girl talks are needed, and that brings me to a conversation that I had on Facebook. Somebody had posted that women don't care about men's feelings.
That's cat.
Or something like that. And so I was like, women, we create safe spaces for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We get together, we talk, we get wine, you know what I'm saying? We cry it out and all that. And that becomes our safe space. But that's something that we created. You know what I'm saying? So I would encourage all the men to get together and, you know, talk amongst your friends. If you got homeboys that's telling you, oh, you soft and you can't cry in front of us, or you can't express yourself, them not your friends.
Right.
Those are not your friends. You need to find a safe space for you and your homeboys to talk about the things that y'all need to talk about, and y'all traumas and everything like that, because men have traumas too. We women, we don't disregard men's feelings, and you know, a couple of them was saying that, well, if we express our feelings, y'all say we being soft, or y'all don't care, or we cry babies, or
I just don't feel that men are vulnerable creatures. They don't know when to feel or how to express how they feel.
Right.
So they keep this tough persona on, like, oh, cause shit, I don't care, cause I'll move around. But it's like, you do care,
but you do
hurt.
care.
Your feelings hurt. Nigga, you finna cry when you get in the car. Stop playing with me.
My grandmama gave me that chain.
So in my aspect, I feel like even when you're dealing with a certain woman, like when you're dealing with a certain woman would allow a certain man, even the toughest man, to cry, to vent, to get it out.
Absolutely.
And then you got those women, hey, stop being a little pussy. Like, you ain't this, you ain't that. You need to go out here and you need to do this.
Well,
and that caused him.
Something wrong with her.
She a thug.
You need
that ain't no real woman.
You need a new man, because that ain't it.
That's not it. Because you got to think about it. Me and my type, I mean, I think, you know my type. I like a real thug nigga. Give me a good street nigga.
She over here getting wet. Okay.
I like a thug, but I know that
she said she
you want a sensitive thug.
Look,
I don't
you
want
asking
a
to be POP.
sensitive thug.
You just want a thug that's in touch with his emotions.
No, it's not even that. But I know that on my end, if he's out, he's on the block, he's doing this, like, I should be able to create some type of space for him, not even like to cry, but just to come home and just feel like, hey,
you're at home.
And I'm fighting the world, and I'm doing this to the world. Like, he needs to come home and feel some type of love. And yeah,
absolutely, indeed. Yeah, it's about the type of people you surround yourself with. If you notice when you're feeling some type of way, or if you're not getting the nurturing stuff that you need from your woman, or you not getting the positive feedback from your friends when you want to express yourself, or when you need to talk, those are not your people.
Absolutely.
Those are not your people, and it's nothing to let people go. Like, all right, you're not for me. Seasonal, temporary, for the moment. Like, it's cool to have friends.
Talk about that. How do you know when they're temporary?
I was just about to say, because you have friends that are good for certain things. You got homegirls that's good to go out with, but you not finna tell that bitch none of your secrets. You not finna call her when you crying or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you got your good girlfriends that you could call at any time. You probably ain't talked to this bitch in months. You know what I'm saying? But you can call her and be like, and just talk to her and be like, girl, you just gotta know who your people are and
learn your personnel,
where they fit in. But you also gotta know yourself. yourself.
Absolutely, that's the biggest thing.
Male or female, you gotta know yourself.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, because if you don't know yourself, baby, you're gonna be all over the place.
Yeah. And what you trying to learn the next motherfucker for? You ain't even know yourself.
Period. Because I had this one friend at the time, and listen, I think she was good to hang out with. She was fun. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to do some bullshit, she was down to go do some bullshit. I'm like, come on, girl, we finna go to my baby daddy house. Well, at the time, he wasn't my baby daddy. He was my boyfriend. But I was like, he wasn't answering the phone. And I was like, let's go. She was like, come on. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that bitch is a bum. And we can't be friends no more. So, but she was cool to hang out with. But you know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And as long as you know yourself, you'll be able to pick and choose which people is good for you. And you'll be fine. Find your safe space. You got to find it. Can't nobody else find it for you. So stop talking about how women don't care about your feelings, because we do. But you have to care first.
Period.
And that's on that.
Big facts.
So we're going to get into one more song, and then we're going to close out the show. Oh, wait, I got one more topic. We could cover this in a couple of minutes. This is from my sister. Shout out to Mrs. Wells. Congratulations. How do y'all feel about step parenting? Are you with being a step parent? Would you accept a step parent?
I wouldn't consider the term step parent. I mean, if you can't help, like if you are in love with a man and y'all are like really invested in each other, like you look at that child just like your child. And me personally, depending on how deep our connection is, I wouldn't consider that child a stepchild. By law, that's your stepchild, but like I'm taking care of that child. I'm doing for that child just as I would do for my own. Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't use the term stepchild because I don't want that child to feel, oh, these are my kids. This is my daughter. This is my daughter. This is my daughter, and this is my stepson.
Yeah.
I don't want him or her to feel any type of indifference for my own child. Right. As I do for my kids, I'm going to do for my kids. All the kids. All of my kids. If I'm buying shoes, everybody gets shoes. If we going out, all of them. Nobody gets treated less. Everybody get their ass beat.
Right.
Oh God.
Every treatment that my child get, you're gonna get because you're not my daughter.
Cousins included. All the kids.
Everybody.
Me personally, I don't date people with kids.
But you have kids.
I have children. But
and their parents date other people, and you date someone. So
okay, yeah. So
I'm with you. I don't date motherfuckers with kids either. I wouldn't even date my baby daddy.
Yeah, I don't date people with kids. I mean, neither one of my baby daddies. Nigga, you got kids. They mine, but I don't want you. Right. I'm just saying.
They got girlfriends or boyfriends.
You know, yes, I'm dating someone right now, and she's a part of my daughter's life.
Amazing.
She's great. She's
shout out to the girlfriend.
A part of my daughter's life. And at first she was like, I didn't want to be a stepmom, or I didn't want to be a step parent.
Right.
But I feel like she's grown in the situation because she knows what it takes to raise a productive child. She knows what it takes to provide for a child. Mm-hmm. So she's definitely stepped up and, you know, even like set disciplinary acts and chores. Like she makes sure Marziah is on her shit. And like I appreciate her for that. But I really don't do the step parent thing. Like I'm not.
But how can you not be a step parent and you have like, is that not like a double standard?
Because wait till y'all hear what I gotta say.
I mean, I don't
have kids. I mean, well, I would have had a kid, but I have a kid.
Yeah.
Her. But she's not living anymore. So it's like, I don't know, like it just depends on the type of atmosphere you have with your kids. And if you're not in your kid's life, I can't respect a man that's not raising his kids. But I'm not against dating a man that has kids. I would prefer to be in a serious relationship with a man that doesn't have kids. So when we do have kids, we can have our first kid together. But when I had my first kid, I had my first kid with a man that already had a daughter. And I still, like, to this day, like, that's my dog.
You treat her like,
Chloe.
What you call her?
That's her name, Chloe.
Oh, little Chloe.
Look, I don't think it's double standard because, look, me personally never really wanted kids on my own, but I did. And they fathers, you know, definitely play their role. Like, I don't need for them to have a step parent or any of that, but with me saying, like, I didn't really want kids, like, I'm definitely don't want somebody who come with kids.
Right.
Like, it's not something I want to be attached to, and I can't get up and go whenever I want.
Yeah,
that's just me though.
I'm the same way. Like I said this before. Like I was not. And all my friends know. People be like, I still can't believe you got a kid. I'm like, yeah, I got a kid. Because y'all know, I was like, hell no, I ain't pushing out no baby for none of these niggas. These niggas ain't worth nobody pushing no baby out for them. I ain't finna die for these niggas. Like, I was very adamant about it. But y'all know I have a son. Step parenting, I'm not trying to be nobody's step parent at all. My goal with having my son was to have a family, period. I didn't get that yet with my baby daddy. But, I didn't get it with my baby. I ain't gonna say yet. I don't want nobody to try to think I'm saying some slick shit, cause I'm not. Motherfuckers like, oh, you be talking. Yeah, no, ain't nothing going on between me and a nigga. So no, I didn't get that. That's what I wanted. That was my mental when I had my child, was to have a family.
Right.
So I wasn't thinking about having a boyfriend or a husband. But when I do think about it now, like if I were to get into a relationship with somebody, 9 times out of 10 at my age, they're going to have children. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be a stepmother. I don't want my son to have a stepmother or a stepfather. His father has someone that he lives with. And I'm still very adamant about don't let her take care of my baby. I don't need her to be his stepmother. He has a mother. But that's the same thing that I tell him when I'm talking about dating other men. He doesn't need a stepfather. He has a father.
Right.
If you're going to date me. Take me out. Ask how I'm doing. You want to go on vacation? My baby is straight. Yeah. He has his father. He has his mother. Now, if I get a boyfriend or if I find somebody that has children, I think children need good role models, friends, people that they could depend on, you know what I'm saying, that's not going to harm or abuse them. If you're going to be around, try to be as nice and as, I guess, helpful as possible. You know what I'm saying? Especially you have teenagers or children that are of age and can talk, you know what I'm saying, because they watch. I mean, small children watch too, but it matters more when they actually move around, because they're really watching. Right. It matters to have someone around you that they're not afraid of, that they could like
it takes a village. So
it does take a village that they could talk to. Yeah, just a productive adult, good human being. Yeah. If you're going to be around children, because children are sensitive and vulnerable, and you should just be a good person around them. You don't necessarily have to be a stepmother or a stepfather, or
you don't have to put a title on.
Yeah, you don't have to put a title. Just be a good person
in your life that's here to care for you.
Period. And if not, I'm a person that's in your mom or your dad's life. Me and your mom and dad are hanging out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to be your father or to be your mother, but if you need me, you need to talk to me, I'm here. Exactly. That's it. Yeah. That's how I feel about it. Right. So if I do end up with a guy, you know what I'm saying, I'm not looking to be stepmama. I used to joke like that. Oh, I'll be somebody's stepmama, because I wasn't trying to have my own kids. But no, it's different now that I have a son. Like I'm really very particular about who I have him around. Yeah. Whether I have him with myself or who his father has him around. And it took him a long time to understand that too, because I'm like, who is this person? I don't know this person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I already don't like people. So it's like, who is this new person? And then my new baby. So it was like, skirt, we ain't doing that. And you know, it was a little battle for a little while, but we cool now. But no, not me and her, but we cool with the situation now. Situation has simmered down a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna play one more song, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna close the show, and then I'm gonna thank my ladies. Thank y'all for coming. I appreciate it. What we gonna play? Some boss bitch shit? Period. Or what?
You know I'm a little thug.
Yeah, we gathered. Period. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Did you do that TikTok dance? Did y'all know how to do that?
Yeah.
In my head.
You know, Zaya taught me.
In my head. I can't do no G-damn choreography.
You know, I got a kid on TikTok every day.
Period. So,
I'm on TikTok every day.
Thank you, Paris, for coming. Thank you, Kayla, for coming for our Girl Talk Unapologetic Jae podcast. Tell everybody y'all Instagram.
Mine is Brown Baby. BROWNBAEBIEE.
Oh, that's a lot. It's a mouthful.
Brown Baby.
It's
one word.
Mouthful.
That's also my Twitter, Facebook, and Clubhouse. Anything. Everything is Brown Baby. All across the board, spelled the same way off everything.
At I do for you, honey. It's IDOFOR.
Honey. UHUNNAY. I do for you, honey. Exactly. That's the nail page right there.
That's the nail page.
Go
follow
check
up.
out the work. Y'all know where to follow me, Unapologetic Jae. That's a J, not a G. Follow Room Service Radio, LV, on Instagram and Facebook. Go to Amazon to get my book, CC Part 1. That's CECE Part 1, the whole word, Part 1. And go to my lash page, I Fly Wear. That's I, as your eyeball, EYE, Fly Wear. Get you some mink lashes. Thank y'all for listening. I'll see y'all next Sunday. Stay unapologetic.
Bye.